Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, like on the way in, gives me an energetic donation to the channel, helps me tune into why are you. Flip the roles as you see fit. These are collective readings, any energy, any sign. And with that said, let's call in spirit and let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages and protect my beautiful collective. Alright, let's get my bag of goods out. And I will put some smoke on that too. Smoke, clear out any energy. Okay, I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. And thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes, your loyalty to my channel. I simply love you. Thank you, each and every one of you, for doing so. Okay, let's clear the energy. Clear the energy. Clear the energy. Yep. There you go. Do a little energy clearing. Let's do it. Let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Maybe even the dessert. Spirit, give me a message, man. Please and thank you. What is going on, Spirit? What energy are we channeling tonight? But even if it's an evening, you could be watching anytime, so collective readings, right? Okay, I'm going to take the first one. The King of Wands, a Magician. Okay. Somebody is manifesting. It's in the upright. King of Swords, too. And the Emperor? What the heck? Okay. There's a King of Wands, a King of Swords, a Magician, and an Emperor. Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag. It says, let me see this, the Magician's also air sign. Element is air and ruling planet is Mercury, so it's fire. Air and fire, well, that's like an inferno. Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I believe the Emperor is also Aries, or it could be, let me see, fire sign, Aries, yeah, Aries. So a lot of fire and air, which creates what? An inferno. Damn, all these people, so little time. Okay. Could be a group of people too. A judgment's here. Judgment has been called on a situation. Maybe these individuals have called a judgment on you. Hear ye, we now judge this person. What are they judging this person as, Spirit? It's a judgment. And just because it says king doesn't mean it can't be a feminine doing this as well. Could be feminine energies in here too that are in their masculine. Could be females that are in the masculine energy, because energy does not have a gender. So, but there's a group of people casting a judgment, but it's not in a negative way. Maybe it's an idea, an epiphany, an awakening. An awakening about you. Oh, interesting. Okay. So what is this awakening about, Spirit? This judgment. Spirit. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Stability, control. So they see that you're stable. What did they think you weren't? Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There was a deception here. Seven of Swords. That you weren't. Somebody lied on you. I see Knight of Pentacles. Oh my gravy, Spirit. I see Knight of Pentacles. Well, I don't know if that's the person that said this about you, but somebody lied on you. and said that you weren't stable. Maybe you were crazy. Yeah, sun is here. Illumination, light. So by these people watching you, they're making their own judgment. They're no longer going by the judgment of somebody else who lied about you, who said that you weren't stable, so you were crazy. Yep. There you go. Somebody deceived them. So who was it that deceived them, Spirit? Who's the one that lied and said something about this person? Ten of Swords. Somebody stabbed you in the damn back while they were at it. Somebody who stabbed you in the back. Nine of Wands. You're recovering from this, and you also guarded. Maturity. It created strength, resilience, maturity, and a Ten of Pentacles. Ultimate legacy, health, and wealth. Who lied though? Oh my gravy, Spirit. Who's this? Five of Wands, conflict, competition. Somebody that put you in competition, or somebody that thinks they're competing with you. There's an ending here. An ending of a situation. Who is it that created this problem, Spirit? Who did this? Who said this and lied to these people, this group of people? Maybe they want to put an ending to the conflict, but it's like they're the ones that stabbed you in the back. So who's this person that lied and said some nasty things about you? Let me turn them, because these cards have both sides. So let's turn it to the other side. Who's the one that lied on this person? Lied about my collective. And said you were, what is it? A liar, a charlatan, a phony, crazy person, making up stories. Probably because you caught this person being trifling. Oh, look at this. Sure enough, it goes in there. Queen of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. They lied on you because of destiny. They wanted people to believe that you were nothing, even though you had this Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. You had all this good stuff happening for you, but they wanted you to be in an energy that you wouldn't be able to be strong enough to receive it. It's a Queen of Pentacles. You could be this Queen of Pentacles, or it could be somebody that has Queen of Pentacles in their chart. The Chariot's moving in a forward direction for you. Moved you away from these people, and they're judging you from a distance, making a judgment that the person who said these things about you was jealous and lied on you. Clearly. Four of Wands. Yeah, you're being celebrated, and possibly by these people that are watching you. They're happy for you. The Tower happened, though. A change, an epiphany. This is bad luck happened to these people because maybe they participated. Eight of Wands. There's an urgency here. Maybe somebody's trying to come towards you. I would be leery about this, though. You have inner peace now, Four of Swords. You don't want to ruin it. Yeah, see? Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's patiently waiting. They wanted you to be put in a position of waiting. Yeah, they're not... This jealous person is not done with you. They want to come towards you to continue the nonsense, even though they're going to be a pretender. It's the person who backstabbed you. Whoo! Man. Look at this. It's on the fence. Knight of Pentacles. Slowest night. It's on the fence, though. Could be a distorted one. Somebody's unreliable. Somebody's greedy. Could go either way. But they want to partner up with you. Ace of Wands. Because they're struggling. They want a new beginning. They want an end to the struggle. They want an end to the tensions. Maybe they're having, yeah, look, devil energy. This is a person that wants to free themselves from the bondage, being trapped. They think that you can help them. They want to partner up with you so that they don't have to suffer anymore. God. Oh, God, God, God. But somebody doesn't want it. Two of Pentacles. Somebody wants an ending of this. An imbalance. Financial instability. Yep. Maybe they want an ending of instability financially and stuck energy, and they think you're the one that's going to help them do it. Let's find out. Spirit, give me some information on this, please. Who's this Knight of Pentacles? Who's this Knight of Pentacles, Spirit? Oh, wants to come out. Okay, we both are to blame. Somebody that wants to blame, left you out in the cold. This is a person who left you out in the cold. Wants to come toward you. Let's move this away. Get some room here. They want to say we're both to blame for the misunderstanding. They want to make it a misunderstanding versus what it was. They left you out in the cold. They pick somebody else, perhaps. They communicate with you in dreams. Telepathic connection. Healing generational curses. This could be you or both. They want to tell you that you're worth fighting for. Somebody's watching you in envy, or they're watching you in envy. They're in mental conflict. There's illusions here, though. Jesus. Okay. Alright, we gotta find out what the hell's going on. What's the illusion, Spirit? What is the illusions here? They can't let you go. They're your soulmate. But they left you out in the cold. Listening to your inner voice. Listen to your inner voice is what Spirit's saying. And you're feeling like you made your bed, you lie in it. But this is up to you. Stand in your power. Maybe you're moving or they're moving. They're tired. Tired of probably karma kicking their ass. That's what I'm hearing. They're trying to persevere, or they see you persevering. They're feeling drained. Heartbroken. They want to tell you they're sorry. And maybe you're like, see you in the next lifetime. Oh, God. Oh, so this person clearly hurt you. And they want to come back. What's this about? Betrayed. Ooh, Spirit. I know you don't trust me. Okay. What are they coming? Why are they coming back, Spirit? Why did they betray you? Down for anything. Oh, okay. Player. Okay. This is a player down for anything. They want a victory here. They wanted victory in their life. They thought they could be victorious with somebody else, perhaps. Stubborn. Didn't want to admit that you were the one. Didn't want to see your value. Couldn't see your value. Thought they could get better. They went for another, like it's like you had door number 1, door number 2. I'll take door number 2. Confused. Maybe they had an illusion. Maybe an illusion was placed. They're going to say that. There was an illusion placed upon them. They couldn't see you. Let me get some tea. Hang on. Not saying it's not true, but they didn't have to stab you in the back either. Financial loss. Yeah, see karma. They're taking hits for this. They're taking hits for this because I feel like they knew that you were somebody special, and they just went for this instead. Arm candy. Yeah, they want you to contact them. I feel like somebody else is coming, though. Like the arm candy's coming to talk to you, too. There's somebody else here that got involved that wants to talk to you. They can't stop thinking about you, your person. Somebody else wants to come to sabotage it. The person who sabotaged it, I think from the start, there was other people in here that sabotaged it. Love. I want to say they love you. Or there's an arm candy here that's mad about this. They don't want this person to come towards you. They want to What is it, Spirit? They want to get to you, this arm candy, this person, this karmic, before they come to you. They want to, like, beat them to the pass. Beat them to the punch. They're angry that this person wants you because they're arm candy. So, what do you mean you want that one over me? You want them over me? Okay, so a phone call. This arm candy might want to contact you to tell you all about what's going down, like their version. If you're an empath, that's why Spirit says use your intuition. Don't get involved. But this is a person, this arm candy, that's trouble. It has addictions. Okay, could have put your person in addictions. That's why they got no money. We went down a dark path with this arm candy. Yep, in and out. Right? Love bombing or in and out energy. The two of them could be in and out of relationships, but it's all low confidence. They may talk a good game, but they don't feel good about themselves. That's why they allow this to go on, this in and out nonsense. Spirit is working on your person. Yeah, there's things going on behind the scenes. They had to go through this nonsense to see your worth, unfortunately. But you're out of this situation. Yeah, they're desperate. Desperate. They've gone through desperate situations, desperate times. Maybe they're desperate to talk to you. Desperately suffering. Maybe they miss you on some level. They have high hopes, or they're trying to have high hopes. Yeah. Maybe this was a generational karmic lesson that their family had to go through. Yeah. In relationships, choosing the wrong one. They want your forgiveness. I mean, in the end, it's your choice what you do. But in the end, there's nothing wrong with forgiving a person, depending on the crime. Now, if somebody came in like that was your friend, say this was your friend, the arm candy, and they took the person away, started playing games, throwing illusions out there to try to get the person away from you, you know, that type of thing. And they coming towards you to badmouth this your person. I would say, don't even bother coming near me. That's what I would say. This was my friend, and they were pulling this crap. And they thought that they were going to come towards me to give me the 411, the information on what that person was doing. Don't even step up and start your shit, because I don't want to hear it. That's what I would say. Don't step up to the plate acting like my friend when you're really my foe. You can have boundaries. If a person is no good, they're no good for you. You don't have to entertain a past friend that did nothing but screw you over. What's the point of revisiting that? All they're doing is coming around for trouble, and they can stay the hell where they are. I don't want the past people that did me dirty, that want to come back and play games. They can stay where the hell they are. Don't even bother stepping up to the plate here to play another round of your fuck shit, because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not entertaining any of it. Stay where you are. And you really have to put up your boundaries with certain people, because they really have the nerve. They really have nerve. No brains, just nerve. To think that they can come back around to try it for round number 2 or 3. They screwed you over once or twice, maybe 3 times. And they want to come around and just keep you in that state. No thank you. Have a nice life. You have to stand up for yourself and say, I'm not doing this. You don't have to. Free will's at play. They chose their path. They chose their path. But I would say forgive them and move on. But don't think you're going to come back around here to lie to my face as if I can't see you coming a mile away. I don't think so, baby. But I feel like this person that they had on their arm there, the arm candy, is the one that wants to come towards you too. Success is here, but it's in the reverse. I don't know if you're even going to entertain these people or even want to entertain this nonsense. Yeah, somebody wants to take the first steps towards healing this situation. They want you to listen to them. It says go within, but they don't want you to use your intuition. So somebody's playing a game, somebody isn't. You're the light. So I feel like you're going to see this. See, they're stuck. Freedom's in the reverse. Freedom's in the reverse. They're looking for, maybe they're looking for you to help them get out of a situation. You to help them. You can't help a person get out of karma. You are not alone. Spirit is with you. So ask Spirit for help. I feel like there's a confusion here with this person. I feel like there's a lot of love that you had for your past person, and you might have a sentimentality even towards this friend. You might not realize all that they did, but they did an awful lot, this friend. That individual I would not even bother talking to again. Stay the hell away from this person because they're no good. But the past person, the ex, so to speak, I mean, that's totally up to you if you want to talk to them. But if your intuition is like screaming, then you may need to go with that. Completely go with that. It says expect the unexpected in this situation. There's a love here. I feel like they do love you. Maybe you let them go. You feel like a failure. That they didn't see you, that they didn't appreciate you when they had you in their life. Maybe, I'm not saying that's not true. They probably did. Probably do feel that way about you. I think time and... Yeah, Spirit's saying yeah, because it's going right down the damn floor. Time and circumstances have changed this person. They're going through karmic situations. They see the difference between you and the other person that they were entertaining. And they miss you. But it's up to you whether or not you want to be with this person again, or you just want to say, I forgive you, but I don't want to go back to that. See what Spirit has to say. Spirit, what do you say about this? What's this person's intentions? Is it any good that they even talk to this ex? Closed off and guarded. You're resisting this. This person is too. They're mirroring it. They're wounded. Key on a ring. One night stands. Many options. Stringing you along. Yeah, they could have done that. They could want to do that. For some of you. You're building on a strong foundation. They were building on a house of cards. Love. Unconditional love. Giving and receiving. Falling in love. I mean, I feel like past, present, and future energy is always at play, but there's illusions and confusions here, not seeing clearly. Addictions. Passions here, though. A new beginning. Could be around summertime that they're saying for timing. This person comes back around. Focus on you. Self-love. Clarity and truth is coming. A reunion. There you go. And look. Fate. Fate. Somebody is not happy about it, and I believe it's that person, the former friends. They're pissed because they're going to be kicked to the curb. Ugh. This is a person who's a fake, but they have fake belief systems. They're pretending that they're awakened, but they're not. It's a facade. They're a liar. Yep, you're going to have an offer, Venus. They're offering you something. Romance, love. Your higher self is being activated, and you have a choice, decision. There's abundance coming for you, a windfall, and this could be around spring. But somebody wants to deceive you. This was their temptation, this person. But you're going to know. I feel like if you're in your higher vibration, you're going to know that this person's no good. Send them packing, say, don't even step close to me. Do not touch this person. Do not allow them to touch you. because if they're like one of these false prophets, these people that act like they're religious or they have spiritism or something, it could be a dark witch trying to play games, trying to get close enough to you to set you up with a spell. Yeah, don't touch this person or even accept a gift from this person. Use your intuition. You're going to know. I feel like it's a past friend that played games, took somebody from you, possibly this person that wants to come back to you, your ex, and they want to come here first. You know, they want to get to you before this other person does, to deceive you, to lie to you, and to tell you what this person's doing, to rat them out, so that you won't be receptive to them when they come. So be discerning about that, but don't touch this person or go near this person. They're trying to get to you. They're trying to test God. This is what it is. They're trying to test God. There's boundaries that you have up that they're trying to break the barrier. They probably set up some spell work and stuff that hasn't really hit you because you're being protected. So they're going to try to test how far these boundaries are with your ancestors protecting you. How far does this perimeter go? They're trying to get close enough to you so that they can set you up. That's what it seems like to me here. Hell no. Get lost. Let me tell you something. If you had a friend, say for example, right? If you had a friend that you had no idea that this person was playing this game, but all of a sudden they ghosted you and they didn't bother with you anymore, okay? Maybe you had them on social media, they got rid of you as a friend, deleted you, or whatever the case is, and now they want to come back around. What's their motive? How many years we talking here? But you haven't seen this person. So what's the point of it? Why are you trying to have a reunion now? You gotta look at it like it's not coincidence. There is no such thing. If that was me, and I've had friends that done that to me. All of a sudden they've ghosted me, and I had no idea why. It happened to me when I told you about my person. There was a friend of mine that I thought was a friend of mine, listening to everything I'm saying, whatever, taking notes, right? All of a sudden, they went after him. Temptation. This is why I say all my readings have a little bit of my situation in them. And then like a year or two ago, they're on Messenger trying to text me. They deleted the message. What do you want after all these years? I ain't interested in anything you got to say. I have nothing to say to you, kid. So don't even step up to the plate, because I'm telling you right now, you ain't hitting no home run in my direction, baby. And that's not just, that's what I think, that's what I know. You ain't gonna win against me. So you can play your magical voodoo bullshit that you do behind the scenes, playing games, thinking you know what the hell you're doing, when all you're doing is trapping your own ass. Don't step up to the plate with me, kid. I got nothing to say to you. I don't care what you did with my past person. I don't care what my past person did. I wasn't with him. So it is what it is. And if they don't want you anymore, baby, that's not my problem, it's yours. So get over it. Bottom line. And I feel like you have to set these boundaries against people because they're pathetic. They will never stop. They just keep trying stupid shit, and they get people trapped in illusions like my past person, like your past person, right? Trapped in illusions, believing the worst of you, believing the best of them, and getting other people to join in. Knowledge is power. If you know these people are no good and they're against you, you're not going to be surprised, and you're certainly not going to be unprepared when they show back up again, because they always do. Like a bad penny, here they come. All right, let's have one more card here. And it says caregiver. What does it say here? We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Caregiver. Giving to other people. It doesn't have to be end of life, but it could be child care, it could be health care, can be end of life care. There's these wonderful people that do that, hospice and stuff. I have to say thank you to all of those people that take care of children for a living, those people that take care of the elderly, those people that take care of their own children. It's not an easy job, none of it. And the idea that you spend so much time and focus and energy on caring for other people, God bless you. God bless you for what you do. You're being rewarded. Spirit sees what you do. But you do have to take care of yourself too. Because if you're energetically spent and you can't even focus or function, how are you helping anybody? So there has to be a balance, but the idea that people work with children every day and help people, God bless you. You could have a gift with helping people at the end of their life. Maybe you don't even realize that. You're meeting people in certain maybe situations like a job or even at the mall, whatever. And you're talking to this person and you have no idea that this person's going to pass away. Maybe you have a gift in that realm. That's one of your gifts, is talking to those people. Spirit says they see you. They appreciate you. And you're going to be rewarded for that. It's a beautiful thing. We need people like that in the world. Too many people are selfish and all they think about is their own success and climbing the ladder and not even helping another person on the way up, you know? They get their reward in full. But there's those few, those, I don't know, it's just like a number. It's not even, I don't know if it's a number that you can even enumerate, but there's a chosen few that take care of other people and give a damn about and genuinely love other people and what they can do for them. It's like, those are the ones that God sees, and those are the ones that Spirit sees, and the universe will reward in kind. You're one of those people. You deserve happiness. You don't deserve this bullshit. So use your discernment when a person comes to you. I don't want to be one of those tarot readers that just is very negative and starts out really wonderful and happy, and then all of a sudden you're never going to end up with this person. You're going to walk away from this person. This person was just using you. And, you know, there's an element of truth to it, but that doesn't mean that they can't change. People can change. The karmic ones that are doing black magic, evil work, voodoo isn't necessarily evil. I wouldn't categorize voodoo as evil. There are really helpful elements to voodoo. It's when people who aren't even of that culture pick up voodoo and start thinking they know what the hell it's about. When you are a practicer of voodoo and you're doing it in the right way, and you're doing it in a reverence way, where you actually, respect the craft. And you were taught that craft from your family, and it's a gift that you have, then that's something that's a proper way of using a gift to better other people and yourself. But when you're using magic that you don't even know about, you just pick up a book and you think you know what the hell's going on. I mean, you don't even have reverence for it. You just want the evil aspect of it, the bad parts of it, to hurt people, to harm people. Those people aren't going to change. It's sort of like they sign that contract to be that person, to be that trifling, to be that foolish, to test spirit, to be like a god in a sense, to see if they can control people, a puppet master, if you will. Those are the type of people that are literally controlled. They're controlled by the demons. They're controlled by the devil. They're controlled by the evil darkness within themselves that they have allowed to overshadow the light. Those are the ones that you should stay away from. And you kind of like, I feel like so many people, there are good people like this that try to give people a chance. But if a person shows you who they are the first time, you need to believe it before you become overrun by these people. The bullies of the world that think they can control everybody. They can take everything from a person because they have the right, because they had some sort of gift. Whatever gift this person did, this karmic has, is gone. They're a shell of their former self. They're coming around just because they want to take this person back, because this person probably dumped them or is going to dump them, doesn't want them anymore. And now they feel like they need to get vengeance, and they're blaming you for it, when you have nothing to do with this person, this past person, this ex. You're far removed from this. But it doesn't matter. This person feels like they got to put the blame on somebody instead of on themselves for playing the game in the first place, for taking something away from you that did not belong to them. Nobody wants accountability when they do this shit. Nobody wants to point the finger at themselves. The buck stops with you the minute you start lighting candles and stirring a cauldron and conjuring up a magical book of spells against a person. Getting voodoo dolls and sticking pins in it to hurt them. Walking around with their name in your shoe, putting it in a freezer, starting all kinds of fuck shit. When you start doing that, you're at fault. It is not anybody but yourself. Recognize it. Stop blaming other people for your stupidness, because it's you that is doing it. If you lost somebody because they don't want you no more, you better look inward instead of picking out somebody else and blaming them. It isn't them. It's you. You over there that's hiding in the dark, conjuring up bullshit. It's you. You're at fault. Be blaming the collective for something you're doing. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. And you ain't a kid anymore. Grow the hell up. Enough is enough. And this ain't good for nothing. Thank you so much for joining me on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe, because I'd love to have you. Till next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.